It's time for Cooking with the Single Guy with your host, Mike Obey.
Hello all you sexy people out there. This is another episode of Cooking for the Single Guy. And today we've got a little bit of a surprise. We've got a special guest. He's my good friend Squirrel, so why don't you come on out?
Howdy folks.
Alright. So, today we're going to be making a special recipe. It's Squirrel's own personal bomb-ass dip.
She's bomb-ass, that's for sure.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Let's get started.
Get her done.
Alright, so Squirrel, why don't you start us off by telling us what we got here?
Well here, first of all, we got some really sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She's been in the fridge for a while, so we gotta make sure we use it up before she goes too bad, right?
Alright, yeah.
So
don't want to leave her alone too long.
Oh no, no.
And then it's too sour if you leave her alone too long.
Yeah, and then she starts growing.
Damn right. Okay, what else we got here?
We got ourselves some cream cheese.
Always good.
Modified.
Yeah.
And some tomatoes, green pepper, some cheddar cheese, and you can't forget some lettuce.
I am the guy from the Iron Chef.
Oh, and our secret ingredient today, just Squirrel Special Spice.
Squirrel Special Spice. Ooh.
She's
Tell me
damn
what that
right
is.
special.
Alright.
Alright,
So, shall we get started on making that recipe?
let's do it.
Okay then. Alright, so Squirrel, why don't you get us started on making this recipe?
Well, our first step here is to add some sour cream, and to make sure you get her all, because you don't want to waste anything there. Grocery bills, you know. And then you add it to some cream cheese. See that? And then you use a fork, because the cream cheese is thick, so you gotta use a fork, and you just mush her up real nice so that she fits, she blends right in, eh? And just keep mashing her until she's all spread out. Make her nice and flat as you can get her.
And our next step is to add Squirrel's secret spice.
So once you add that spice there, you gotta mix her in. You gotta mix her in real good, and then flatten her out like I did with that hoe last night, man. You just friggin' just keep on mixing her around until she all blends in really nice there. And you don't want to see any more white. You just want to have it all friggin' all spiced up, you know. Fucking get her all spiced up, and then you make it nice and flat, and then she's ready to throw some veggies on top there.
Okay, this is the next stage of the process. What we're going to do is be chopping up our vegetables here. Going to get a big nasty knife, a cutting board. Now I know guys, vegetables, but sometimes they're necessary. When vegetables are used properly, they can be quite delicious. Trust me on this one. Alright, we're going to start with cutting up this pepper. So what we want to do is basically just cut it in half. It's easiest this way. Rip her apart. Now inside a pepper is all these seeds and shit. You don't want to eat those because those are poison. They'll actually kill you. So we start by cutting out this white part, which is kind of gross. It's kind of slimy and bleh. Get all the seeds out. So, all right. So we've cleaned our peppers. They're all nice and clean. Now we only really need half of a pepper for this. So we'll get rid of that. And we're done with our paring knife, so we'll get rid of that too. Now we're gonna start by cutting up this pepper. Now guys, I know I've said this before, but I cannot stress this enough. When you're cutting up vegetables, you want to tuck your fingers in and rest the knife against them. Because if you got your fingers out, you're going to cut them off. I don't know how many times I cut off the tip of my thumb. And really, that makes your food taste shitty, you know. Unless you're into human flesh, you really want to try to avoid that. So we're going to start by cutting her up. And we're done. Now we're going to cut up this friggin' tomato. So you want to start by cutting this tomato into slices. You can cut the tomato into slices, you know. Italians love a tomato. And we're done. Okay, we're gonna cut up some lettuce, so I'll just cut off a section there, and then we'll dice her up.
So now we're on to the next step, and that's where you put the veggies into the dip there. Jesus Christ, there, I'm like, there's way too much freaking lettuce in this freaking fish. See? Where's guys? We don't need that much freaking veggies, even though there's some good for nothing. So now you just put all these freaking veggies in here, and you spread them out really nice and good, so it's like, you know, like make some art with it. She's nice and colourful, eh? See? Like that? There you go, just so everything's everywhere, because you know, you don't want too much of a big freaking. Look at that fucking hunk, fucking. And there you go. See, that looks like mush to me. So she's good to go. Alright. And that's how she's done.
Now our next step is to get some cheese out the fridge. Let's see what we got in here. Now you want to make sure she's not moldy or nothing. You want to smell. Jesus fuck. Well, it's lucky we picked up some good cheese right here. Ah, that's cheese. Get yourself a good grater. Pick up the cheese. And you're going to want to just grate that cheese right on there. Ow. Ow.
You doing it? No.
We've got this thing all cheesed up here. So, there's your cheese, bitch. Okay, so now the dip's done and we're ready to start eating, aren't we?
Let's get her done.
Okay. Wow. That is some bomb-ass dip.
You can say that again there, Mike.
Frig yeah.
Fucking A, bud.
That's some bomb-ass dip. I want some more of this dip.
No, she's fucking good, ain't her?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
My diggings were
Done digging.
man, you've done pretty good on this.
No, she's a masterpiece, eh?
I like this. It's good dip. When did you come up with this?
Well, everything in the fridge I had left was veggies and fucking crap, so I put her
Well,
together.
that's a good idea.
Give her some dip.
Yeah, we just gotta keep talking here because this is the part where the credits would roll.
Yeah, I know. That's just
What do you got?
fucking A, bud. Fucking A.
Bit of a mess sometimes. It's all good. Bomb ass dip.
Bomb ash indeed. Bomb ash indeed.